Okay, I'm a little late to the party on this, but I've wanted to talk about this for the past like week or so, but I didn't really mention it on my channel because I wasn't sure if these images were 100% legit. I'm still not fully convinced they are, but enough people have talked about them and I've seen enough articles talking about them that I believe people think these are legit, even though there's still basically a leak or technically a rumor at this point, but it gives us our first look at the Switch 2 console itself inside a silicone case by some Chinese company. I'm not even sure who it is. Um, but we're going to take a look at these images and I want to give you my 2 cents on what I think about the design of, well, the case design. We're not worried about that. It's a silicone case, but it gives you a look at the, like, basically the outline of the Switch, and you get to see the Switch 2, and you get to see the size of the screen and what the new Joy Cons look like, as well as some other stuff. But there's also been other companies that have come out with other cases and things of that nature that are reputable as well, like D Brand and Satisfy with the Satisfy gaming grip. That case for the Switch, they're apparently working on one for the Switch too. They've also had their case design kind of ready to go, and the render of it up on their website. I'm gonna take excuse me. I'm gonna take a look at the one that's been floating around for a while, just because that's the best look of it. I think, just as for myself. But other than that, the other companies really don't give you a really good look at the buttons, the console, and itself, and all that stuff. So we're just gonna take a look at that, and yeah. So uh, let's take a look at it here, and here we go. So let me scroll back up here. So you can see it says Switch to silicone case, and see that it has a bunch of Chinese characters. So let's look at the left side first. Yeah, well, I'm not going to study the left side super hard because you see minus button, your typical Joy-Con, analog stick, and your typical D-pad for the Joy-Con, which I really hope Nintendo changes that. For the love of God, give us an actual D-pad. I don't want this. This is not a D-pad, damn it. This is buttons. I don't want button D-pad. I want an actual D-pad, damn it. There's the capture button, the plus button. Let's scroll it over here a little bit. Then you get your YXBA, and then your right analog stick. And of course, you'll be able to click these, so they'll be clicky. Then you get this home button and this odd button down here labeled C. Now, there's been a lot of speculation on what this button is. I myself don't want to speculate too much on what this button is because I honestly have no freaking idea what this could be. I honestly don't know. But what some of the things I've read, and one of the most like plausible things I've read and heard from other creators, is that it's something like a I, I I don't want to confuse you guys with the wording I'm going to use, but like it's akin to the Wii U when you play like Wind Waker HD or Twilight Princess HD or Batman Arkham City Armored Edition, where you can switch between playing just straight from the TV, or you can press the C button thing and then switch it to where you can play on the TV, but on the Switch screen itself, if you have it out of the out of the dock and you're playing it undocked, I assume, like with it undocked. Because if you guys remember, the Wii U had it to where it had its own. it was its own standalone console. That's why I don't really believe what the rumor is or what the speculation is about this button, because it wouldn't make sense. Because the Wii U was its own standalone console, unless like the dock has for the Switch 2 has some kind of like special like wireless connectivity with the Switch 2. I have no idea. That's why I don't really believe this speculation, because with it being not a standalone console and like a hybrid, how would that work? And how well would it work if they actually got it to work? So basically, what I'm saying is, like, you would have your it would be a dual screen type of thing. You would have the Switch 2 screen be your map or whatever, and then your TV screen be like your main screen. So basically, like a kind of like pseudo DS setup is basically what I'm saying people are thinking. Now, me, like I said, I don't want to speculate because I have no freaking idea. To me, that sounds plausible but unlikely. But I don't know. Maybe it would like change the view of on from the TV to like the tablet. Maybe if you don't have it docked and you're just playing with the Joy Cons with like the Joy Con grip or whatever, maybe you can just have it propped up and load down and have your map there. Like maybe that's what it is. I have no idea. I don't want to speculate too much on this, but that's the main point of like speculation and contention with people is like what the hell this button is. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. But you can see right here with this um, back image right here, this is where you would detach your Joy Cons, and you'll see in a second that the way they detach, it's not a normal railing system. It's like magnetically attached, which we've heard that before. I've heard that before, and I think I mentioned it the last time I talked about the Switch show. I believe I mentioned it being magnetic in some way. If I didn't, I wasn't positive, and that's why I didn't mention it. But yeah, the consensus is that these are like magnetic rails and they're magnetically attached. So yeah, um, nothing super crazy here, but there you go. There's that. And then our last two images here is one of the bottom and one of the top. Here's the bottom, and you can get a better view of this button. You can see the shoulder buttons here. The cartridge slot, I assume. I don't know what this is right here. This to the right of the cartridge slot. I have no idea if that's a headphone jack or what that is. Or maybe like a strap or something. I have no idea. There's a USB-C port right here, which is kind of cool to have one at the top. So if you want to plug something into it when it's docked, you can. So that's kind of neat. Um, then you got your vents and what I believe is the actual headphone jack. Like I said, I have no idea what this larger circle is right now. I have no idea what that is. And then you get your bottom view here of your USB-C port to dock it and charge it if you're using it in handheld mode. But why would you plug it in down here when you have this one up here? So that's actually really good that they have two USB-C ports for one for charging and one for docking. Maybe this one's just used for docking. I have no idea, but that's actually really cool that they did that because yeah, like that is way better than like trying to like have your Switch plugged in and like playing it in tabletop mode with the kickstand out and having the wire get all bent up and probably messing up your USB-C port. So that's probably a good change. And this bottom image is just the case without the switch in it, which I really can't get a good image of because it cuts it off right here. So yeah, there's not really a good way to show you guys that image besides like maybe scrolling down and maybe it'll show it better. Yeah, no, it cuts it off. I don't know why it cuts it off, but it does. But yeah, there's nothing real special right there. You guys aren't missing much. It's just the silicone case without Switch in it or Switch 2 in it. Whatever. I highly doubt they're gonna call it the Switch 2. By the way, I really hope they don't call it that. They're gonna keep it with the Switch moniker, I assume. Just for the love of God, Nintendo, please don't market it the same way you did with the Wii U. I don't want to see the Switch 2 or whatever the hell you're gonna call it flop. Because the Wii U wasn't terrible. I didn't like the gamepad, but I liked the way it was like integrated with the system, with like the map being on the screen when you were like playing Wind Waker or Twilight Princess. I played Twilight Princess a little bit. I never did really finish it, but I did like how the map and the like. I believe your item screen was on there as well. I believe you could change your items out too and stuff like that. So that was kind of cool. I did like that, but just the overall feel of the gamepad wasn't super comfortable for me. But I did like the Wii U as a system. It wasn't terrible. They just didn't market it very well. And that's what makes me nervous about this, is that if they call it the Switch 2, people are going to be confused about what the hell this is. Because there was multiple times when I was out places, I heard people asking about what the Wii U actually was. Was it an add-on for the Wii, or could I just buy the tablet, or blah blah blah? It was it was like, wow, Nintendo really didn't do a good job of marketing what the Wii U actually was. I get why they call it the Wii U because the Wii was so successful, but like it shot themselves in the foot. But with the Switch 2, like I feel like the days of people being confused by that are probably over because it's just a more powerful Switch. Honestly, what I think they're gonna do with it is call it like the Super Switch or something like that, and not like the Switch 2. Because they didn't call the Super Nintendo the NES 2. They called it the Super NES in a lot of commercials. So like you knew you were getting a better Nintendo back then. That's what I think they're gonna do with this. We'll call it like Super Switch or Super Nintendo Switch or maybe Switch 2. Who the hell knows what they're gonna call it? I don't know, man. But I'm pretty pumped about seeing a like full reveal for this console coming up in the next like probably 6 months. I would say probably by June, maybe earlier than that, we'll get our first like reveal trailer for it, and then like a launch trailer in like maybe September or October or something like that. Because I highly doubt it's gonna come out in the summer or spring of 2025. It's probably gonna be like holiday or like near like Christmas time, like November-ish. So that's my thoughts on it. What do you guys think about the look of it? I think it looks pretty good. Like I said, I don't like the silicone case, but I do like the size of the screen and just like the overall like look of it. It looks like a Switch. It looks like it'll be comfortable, and maybe that silicone case will make it more comfortable to hold. I don't know, but that's what Satisfy is for. Like just buy a Satisfy gaming grip. That's what those are for. So if you want a good hold on your Switch too, just buy that when it comes out because I've heard those are pretty good. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. Yeah, like I said, I tried to make this as interesting as possible, but there's really not much to really talk about here. Just like speculation and conjecture and rumors. But hope you guys enjoyed this 14-minute look at these images. I don't know. I tried to make an interesting video out of it. Sorry, guys. I know it wasn't super awesome or nothing like that, but hope you guys enjoyed it nonetheless. Thanks for watching. This has been Rolling with Kevin, and I'm rolling out. Peace. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to leave a like, comment down below, subscribe, click the bell button for all notifications so you get notified when I upload new videos, go live, post on the community page, all that good stuff. Shout outs to all my Patreon supporters: Matt Y99, Reaper7734, Titled Cal, AJ Gadwa, Oliver Frederick, Zual Atfi, It's Me, Charlize, Joe, William Swift, Griff17, Charlie McKeon, Reverse Security, Zoo Hall, Preliab, Just Drew, Ari Munson, HHG Fan, George McConnell, Elliot Scott, Benjamin Tellen, Magdalene Massaro, Vic Gomez, Freddie Ladd, Lee Fernay, and TJ Johnson. And I almost forgot about my newest one, Simon Lim Rossman. If I pronounced it wrong, I apologize, but thank you all for supporting me. It really does help out the channel a lot. Thank you to everyone whose name was scrolling across the screen for this screen. Thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to also follow me on Facebook and X as well if you want updates on what I'm doing, what I'm working on. If you want updates on when I upload videos, X is the best place to go for that, because I always tweet out when I do new videos. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I am rolling out.